Hey everyone, happy hump day. Hope y'all are having a good week so far. I have to say, I don't know why, but it feels like it's been forever since my last stream. And it was just Monday. I don't know, maybe it's just the last couple of days have been long, but when I was getting ready to go live today, yeah, it just felt weird. It felt like I hadn't streamed in like a week or something. I don't know why. But hey, Cartman, playing some Twist today finally. How you doing? So yeah, basically, I talked about Twist, or no, it was Monday. I talked about Twist because I originally planned on playing Twist on Monday, but then there was multiple issues with the mode. Basically, there was people who were cheating in decks into the mode that could just OTK you on turn one. There was also some balance issues. Arthas in particular was apparently very, very strong. Had like a 70+% win rate. So on Tuesday, I believe, they released a hot fix where they adjusted some of the starting health values for some of the heroes to try and do some balance adjustments. And apparently they've been banning the people doing the cheater decks, and I think they fixed the exploit that enabled it in the first place. So hopefully the two issues I had with Twist are fixed. You won't be running into cheaters anymore, and hopefully it's a bit more balanced. But I will say I know next to nothing about this game mode so far. Basically, there's a bunch of different pre-made decks you can select, and each deck has, a certain passive effect, it has a certain hero power, and they all have different decks. Also, the whoever did the UI on this, I don't know if they slept in late that day or what, but you got like this bleeding over, this going over. Anyways, so basically, I forget how many there is, 18 or something, different heroes you can play as, and your ability to play them depends if you own that card or not. So you can see, for instance, here, I don't have Arthas in my collection, so I can't play as Arthas. That's the way they're kind of hoping to, make some money on this, I guess, it's what's the word? Like gatekeeping, I guess? I don't know. But it's basically being, held back by you owning the cards. There is a bunch of these that are in just like the core set. I think there's 6 or 9 of these cards that everyone has, right? So it's not like you have to spend any money to play this mode. It's just if you want all the heroes, you do have to own certain cards in your collection. So I'm only missing Arthas, Guff, Patches, and Zul'jin. I have the rest. And I haven't looked at these heroes. I know, not all I know is that apparently Arthas was very, very strong, and there was nothing else really worth playing. That's pretty much all I know. I don't even know what his passive is. I know it has something to do with excavating, I believe. Winter, all I know is that Leroy used to be somewhere beneath the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, actually, okay, I was wrong. There's one other thing I heard too. I heard that apparently Cthulhu is shit, which is too bad because Cthulhu is one of my favorite cards in the entire game, right? So that would be one I'd be very interested to try, and I'm still going to play it, but I've heard that apparently Cthulhu is not great. I think they buffed him in the patch on Tuesday, though, but I'm not certain. Oh, Bog Creature. If anyone tells you that Cthulhu is bad, they're right, but ignore them. Okay. Glad we're on the same page there. Cartman played some Twist Late 2. Miserable experience. Arthas has near 70% win rate. Oh, still, eh? I know. So in terms of balance, all they did was adjust the health totals so far. So you can see here, Arthas has 25 health. I think previously he had 35. And yeah, all the different decks have different starting life totals, different hero powers. Like, what's Cthulhu here? So Cthulhu's passive is, Cthulhu starts in your hand. After 2 friendly minions die, give your Cthulhu +1/+1. And I'm assuming it also has like Cthulhu buffing cards. Oh, it doesn't. It's like a zoo deck, like a token deck. And that's how you buff your Cthulhu? Okay. You got Veclor. There's not even like a Doom. What's it called? Dooms? Oh, what's the card called? The one that revives your Cthulhu. Oh, hero power? Oh, I should have read further, eh? What's the card called? Doom something. Doom Caller. I was leaning towards that. Let's see. I got ahead of myself, I guess. The hero power. 1 mana, discover a follower of Cthulhu. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing you can get Doomcaller off that. Scenario, try Nosdormu first. Let's check out Nosdormu. Like I said, I literally have not looked at any of these. I kind of wanted to like save it and pop my cherry with you guys. Am I blind? Oh, I was looking for a dragon. That's why. So the passive, start with an extra mana crystal. You only have 30 seconds to take your turn. Okay, there'll be some fast games. And hero powers, draw dragon. It costs 1 less. What's the deck like here? Got some big dragons, some medium dragons. I'm very curious if they're going to end up balancing the decks at all. Because so far at this point, the only balance changes they've made is the health totals. But they did say in a blog post that because the decks are pre-made, you know, it gives them the opportunity to tweak them, right? So I hope they do that. Or maybe even like the passives or the hero powers. We'll have to see. Cartman, he just has tokens and his hero power discovers followers. Okay, I'm still going to play Cthulhu. Like you said, if if anyone says it's shit, I'll just ignore them. Sorry if I say your name wrong. Kayao? Chow? I don't know. I'm going to say Chow. It was okay until I reached Diamond, and then it was Arthas, and I kind of ruined getting high. Okay, getting high rolled every game. He's still strong. He has a lot of healing. Cthulhu's pretty bad. He has on hero power. All right, might just go down the list here. Actually, I might like pick and choose a couple characters that interest me, and then we'll just go down the list. Ideally, I'd like to try most of them at least once. But yeah, definitely Cthulhu. Where they all? I guess this is like elementals, right? Yeah, this is elementals. This is like legendaries. This is like a full legend deck. Yeah. Leroy is probably rushing and stuff. Interesting. It's probably spells. Lich King. Any other ones you guys suggest? Dr. Boom. Oh, bomb deck. All right, I'm trying Dr. Boom at some point. The Zoth, Death Rattles. Okay, Battlecry deck. So yeah, without trying it so far, this is definitely a cool idea. I was very excited for this mode. You know, I've complained about Twist in the past. Not in a while, because Twist hasn't been active for like 2 months now or something. But Twist is such a missed opportunity. You know, there's so much potential with Twist, and Blizzard just keeps dropping the ball. So I'm very curious, not one, to see how this mode plays, two, to see what they do with it over the course of the month. If they just forget this mode exists in a month and they stop doing tweaks or balance changes, like it might as well be dead, right? In order to keep people playing this, they have to make sure it's balanced and fun. So if people are just getting shit on by Arthas still, like they need to do something, right? Like, what does he even do? After you play a Frost Rune card, excavate, swap to Unholy. Okay, so you cycle through the runes to excavate. And it's just a rainbow deck. And hero power is spend up to 3 corpses. For each, reduce the cost of a card in your hand by 1. Okay. I'm guessing it's very easy to excavate in this deck, right? And you're just getting legendary treasure after legendary treasure. They nerfed Arthas' life, but that's not enough. Ratham versus Cthulhu is fun because Ratham gets Mutanus. Scenario says Nas. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with Cthulhu just because it's my favorite card in the game, pretty much. And then after that, I'll probably try Nosdormu, Dr. Boom. And yeah. And then I'll either just go down the list, or if you guys have certain ones you want me to play, we'll take it from there. But has anyone else played this so far? How did it work out for you guys? And I remembered to change it this time. All right, let's go. It is nice that you don't... I have to say, one nice thing about this stream is I didn't have to prepare anything. I didn't have to pre-make any decks. I didn't have to do anything. It was very weird. I felt like I was forgetting something. Problem with Arthas is that his deck is power crept over most of the other decks. Oh, okay, so just the general power level of the deck is stronger too. Hey! All right, we're playing against the fellow meme lord. And hey, I get to play with this skin. This is probably good with a really wide board, right? And it's hard removal for his Cthulhu. 1, 2. I'll just keep it. Oh, Bog, is this you? What? Wow, what are the odds? Are you on my friends list? What are the odds? It's like, if anyone remembers, I did a stream at one point where I played 2 games of Hearthstone at the same time. And my very first game that stream, I actually got matched against myself. Winter, I played a bit and found it fun for the most part, even if you know balance. All right, that's good to hear, though. I feel like you want to probably hit this like every turn, right? Giving it taunt. Actually, next turn I could play this in hero power. I don't know if you want to trade or not. Chow, problem with our... Oh, yeah. My favorite deck is Kale just because it's just random. All right, I'll have to add Kale Sauce to the list. Oh, shit, you have 45 health. I didn't even realize that. Take the healing. Oops, yeah, I feel like you want to hit this every single turn, especially if it's only 1 mana. Osphalt, what the hell is Twist? So Twist is a game mode that basically, the idea of it was every month it would be some new special rules. You know, one of the early twists was you could only use cards from the first few years of the game. And then, what's another example of twist? I can't remember because there's only been a handful of them, but basically it came out last fall, and the idea was that it would be like a rotating game mode where every month there would be different special rules. But the problem is they keep coming out with a game mode. Oh, only common cards, that's right. Yeah, there was one twist season where you could only play with common cards. But the problem is they keep coming out with a twist season, and then it goes away for like 2 months. And then it comes back for 1 season, and it goes away for 2 months. So it's just very like anticlimactic in that sense. But yeah, so this month, there's basically a bunch of pre-made decks you can play, and every deck has a special passive effect, has a special hero power, and you're just basically playing against the other pre-made decks. So this is my first time playing it. I'm playing the Cthulhu deck right now. So it's based around, you know, buffing up your Cthulhu. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. First twist, there was no neutral cards. Oh, okay, yeah. It was so long ago. It's crazy. Twist came out. Didn't Twist come out like last July or August or September? One of those 3 months? Yeah, I remember playing the common one. I streamed a bunch there. I could just keep hitting this. Destroy his Cthulhu with this? Sure, more Cthulhu buffs. But yeah, there was commons only. So basically, Twist was their way of introducing Caverns of Time. You know, the first Twist season was where you can only use the cards in the first... I forget if it was like 3 years of the game, something like that. And then they added the Caverns of Time set, which was kind of like the selling point of Twist, was these new cards coming out with this new game mode. But like I said, they just keep kind of dropping the ball with this set. I have so much removal. I don't want him to get too many triggers off this. Okay, definitely taking that. What are the odds your Cthulhu's getting big enough to just one-shot them? Is there like a brand? Is there any way to discount your Cthulhu in this deck? Oh, okay. Actually, swipe is amazing here. this again. I don't think my deck tracker is working, because normally it shows like a Cthulhu counter, right? Hey Zach, super fun mode. Yeah, this is actually my first time playing, and I've held off on even like looking at the heroes up until today, and up until the stream. I haven't looked at the heroes. I don't know like the different hero powers or passives. I was saving it to learn with you guys. So we'll see how it goes. First game though, Cthulhu, and I got matched with a viewer over on Twitch, which is so funny. What are the odds? So without even trying, this is a viewer stream apparently. Ooh, this is really good against this deck, right? Because it's full of like little shitters and tokens. I already have one Doomcaller. By the time I need a second, I'll probably discover it. Come on, animations. Uniting, the problem with Twist was that they wanted people to invest a ton of resources into a format that lasts a month. Hopefully they learn from the early formats. Oh, I agree, 100%. You know, for anyone who's been watching me a long time, in like January, February, March, I ranted a ton about Twist. And one of my complaints is, yeah, the monetization aspect of Twist is horrible. You know, like you said, they expect people... You know, the problem with Twist is it relies on a lot of older cards. You know, at least the game mode so far, right? There's been a big reliance on old cards. And a lot of people either haven't been playing that long or they dust their cards after they get rotated. And they don't want to buy old packs or craft old cards just to use them for a month. As you said, Uniting. And, you know, even worse, right, is... It's not even really a month, because typically in previous Twist seasons, after like a week, like no one's playing this. So why would you craft these old cards or buy these old packs to play it for a week or two? So from that perspective, it is a huge failure for sure. Should I just rip this? Contemplation. And if it dies, I just Doomcaller next turn? But if he, like, Blade of Cthulhu's it, and then plays Cthulhu the next turn, that's kind of rough. Do I wait until it's, like, huge? I don't know. I don't know how to play this matchup. Maybe I do. Scenario with no Blade of Cthulhu. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, something has happened. Hey, Joe. Thanks for the Prime sub, man. I appreciate it. Cheers. I still think it's so funny that I got matched against a viewer. Like, what are the odds? Also, Uniting and everyone else, like I was saying, you know, one suggestion I had months ago was they should have like a Twist pass, you know, or just build it into the Tavern Pass, where if, you know, give us the option of paying $5 or $10 and you just get all the cards in Twist for that season. Or, like I said, bake it into the Tavern Pass, right? Where if you buy the Tavern Pass, one of the perks is that during Twist, you just have all the cards. You know? And then you're not gambling on packs. You're not crafting these old cards that you'll never use again. So I think that's the solution, personally. Is give us the option of paying $5 or $10, whether it be, you know, quarterly or monthly, and then just having free reign and Twist. That's how they should do it. What's this Cthulhu at? I'm not even like paying attention right now. Holy wait, is that mine? Oh, his is Ginormous. How did that happen?
Make your choice.
Oh, it's probably this thing, right?
What shall we hunt?
All right, give me something good. Is there any 1 mana card I can get off this? This is a big body of like tank Cthulhu shots, right? Joey, what are you drinking? Yeah, it's just Coke. No rum today. Maybe tomorrow. Oswald, do you make your own deck for this? No. So there's basically, I think it's like 16 or something like that. It's pre-made decks. So there's like 16 different heroes, and each hero has its own passive effect, its own hero power, its own pre-made deck, and you just pick one and play. So that aspect is nice because you don't have to worry about deck building, you don't have to worry about anything like that. So it's very simple in that regard. You know, like I said at the beginning of the stream, it was weird that I didn't have to prep anything for today. Normally I have to like do some research or build some decks for what I'm streaming. But today I didn't have to do anything because they're all just there already, so that was weird. Zek, they need rewards for each of the standard, wild, and twist. Even now I'm not going to play twist over standard or placement. Yeah, I've thought about making a video for a long time talking about twist and kind of my ideas to make it better. Because like I said, I think number one is just improving the monetization aspect, either through like the tavern pass or like a twist pass. I think that's step one, personally. Oh, man. I feel like I'm very behind in this matchup. Let's play both of these and just tank. Like, just have big health, right? What's this Cthulhu at? 42. Is there any kind of direct damage in this deck? I guess you have like the 3 mana Cthulhu, right? That shoots the 2 damage. Oh god. No. Maybe I do just rip Cthulhu here, Winter. Let's discover first. Yeah, screw it, I guess, right? He probably has like a Blade of Cthulhu in his hand. The good thing here is if he... man, I don't know. I think I'm dead. Zek at 1600 dust, it promotes using / buying cards while allowing more playing overall to be competitive. Yeah, 1600 dust per pack. Yeah, see, I don't know. The way I view it is some of these decks, the legendary cards to play them are actually like worth crafting, and they're viable cards, right? So if you craft a certain legendary to play a deck in this, oh god, some of them are worth playing, or worth crafting, right? But some of the legendaries are just like trashed here. Okay, his Cthulhu is at 77. So I need 34 health on the board to not die. Oh, god. This is 16 health. I don't think we got this. Well, he gets to play a 77 damage Cthulhu. This is a tricky mirror match because basically, yeah, whoever plays Cthulhu first, you have to kill your opponent. Because if you don't, they just Blade a Cthulhu and kill you the next turn. That's the biggest Cthulhu I've ever seen. All right, Bog. Good game. Winter, you disagree? Have I fought for democracy lately? Yeah, actually, I haven't really played it much this week, but the last couple of weeks I've been playing quite a bit of Helldivers, actually. It's fun because Helldivers is a game you could just hop on, play for like 30 minutes, and just, that's it. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. All right. It still blows my mind, Bog, that we matched against each other. What are the odds? All right, I'm going to try Nosdormu. Who was asking for that? Sonario. Here we go. Zek, I recently dusted all my wild cards because I'm on a budget. So the 1600 is kind of a waste at this point, but worth it because I like the mode. Yeah, and like that's the thing, right? A lot of people, once cards leave standard, they just dust them. Which I don't do personally, but I understand for sure.
Nosdormu versus Goff.
And that's the problem, is this mode hinges on people keeping these cards or having these cards that a lot of people just don't for various reasons. You know, either they haven't been playing for that long, they haven't been collecting for that long, or they disenchant them. So it's tough. But like I said, on one hand, if you can spare the dust, 1600 dust for like a playable deck, that's a good value for sure, right? In the grand scheme of things. Winter, I think the best way to go about it is to play it at like 25 damage, and then add it back to your hand and play it again 2 turns later. Oh, I guess, yeah, maybe the longer you wait, because if you play your Cthulhu when it's a bit smaller, and they blade a Cthulhu, you're just not dead the next turn, right? Interesting matchup, though. I feel like this could have been 15 seconds. Like, the rope isn't even going yet.
Is infinite. The rope is not. They will break upon the sand.
Hey, what's this guy doing? After you gain attack, gain that much armor. All right. Just seems like a wild druid deck to me. Hey, Serbian, how's it going? Trying out Twist today, finally. Zek, you wanted to see Nosdormu or Guff? That's kind of shitty. Can I get like a 1-cost dragon? Nope. Maybe I shouldn't have used that card so early. Oh, this isn't even a dragon, so it doesn't even get Divine Shield. That sucks. Man, this guy got like giga buffed, eh? Wasn't this 3 damage before? Oh, the dragon deck? Nice. Yeah, if there's any certain deck you guys want to see me play, go ahead and let me know. I know, I think Kael'thas was mentioned. I forget what else. A couple decks were mentioned at this point. I should probably get rid of this, right? I feel like this should be like 1 mana. Or maybe I've just drawn bad, but I feel like I've had a lot of very low cost cards. I don't know. Bog, I really want to play Boom, but also don't want to craft Boom. Which Boom is it again? But yeah, Boom is one of the decks I'll be playing for sure. The second I saw Boom, my highlight that neuron activation, the monkey brain, I'll be playing that deck for sure. Ooh, I got a whole 2 lifesteal.
Is infinite. The rope is
Man, this passive kind of sucks. It's basically just says start with an extra mana crystal, which compared to some of the other decks and stuff, doesn't seem that good. Zek have been having a ton of fun with Dr. Boom. Every time a mech dies, shuffle a bomb. Yeah, that's right up my alley. I love that shit. Like I said, I'm a hypocrite though, because I talk shit about plagues, but I love bombs. And they're very, very similar. Alright, at least he's running out of gas here.
I see a vision in the flames.
Is infinite.
That would be like, if I wasn't so low on health, that'd be fun. I'm gonna take this for the tradable.
My flight comes to your aid.
Oh, it's OG Dr. Boom. Yeah, see, that's a perfect example, right? Where there's no way in hell in 2024 anyone should be crafting Dr. Boom. Unless you're like swimming in dust. Oh god. Unless you're swimming in dust, do not craft that card. Because once Twist ends, that card is shit. It's just, there's, you know. Which is so funny, because imagine telling someone in 2016 that Dr. Boom is not worth crafting. It's not looking good for us. Wait, let me relaunch my deck tracker. I don't know if it's just broken for Twist, but even last game, usually it shows like your Cthulhu, what it's at. So he's basically doing 2 damage a turn to us, at the very least. I'm healing 2 per turn. All right, yeah, see, the power level between those 2 decks, that was ridiculous. Granted, that was only 1 game. That deck seemed very, very bad. Steve, or Stev K, really wish they unlocked all Twist deck for everyone. Feel bad seeing fun decks gated for free-to-play players. Oh, for sure. Like I was just saying. Oh, wait. This is an OG Dr. Boom, unless they just use a different hero portrait. Is this unlocked by OG Dr. Boom, or they just changed the portrait? Yeah, because if that's the case, Dr. Boom is not worth crafting. Like, not even close. Unless you're, you know, super swimming in dust and don't care to waste dust, it's not worth crafting nowadays. Not for a few weeks. So like I said, if they say they had an option, right, to pay $5 for a Twist Pass and just have all these decks, I think that would be huge. I feel like I don't know. I'm no, like, I'm not into like business research or business analytics or anything like that, but I feel like they would make more money in the end offering something like that. Cartman, Firestone works with Twist. Didn't you want to try that anyways? I have I have said multiple times that I want to try Firestone. I'm not going to install it in the middle of a stream, but here, let me make a note to actually install it this weekend. I'm going to put it all in capital letters too. I'm going to yell at myself. Because yeah, I really want to try Firestone. I was reading into it the other day, and there's some cool like collection manager stuff. Like, apparently you can see the total number of packs you've ever opened. That's cool. So, I definitely want to give it a shot, like you said. And Bog, oh, you do need OG Boom for this. Yeah, see, that's dumb, man. They should have made the requirement a more recent Dr. Boom. You know, like, there's no reason they had to do the original Dr. Boom besides just like making players craft a card. Like, that's 100% why they chose OG Boom to screw over players and force them to craft an old card. That's the only reason for it. Because how many Dr. Booms is there at this point? So I guess the only argument you can make is that it's a neutral card versus a class card, but there's probably other decks that require class cards, right? Like, I feel like it made way more sense to use Inventor Boom, considering like it's standard legal right now and it just came out, right? So yeah, it's just greed, unfortunately. That's the only reason they made that decision. But let's give it a try. After I just shit on the deck for a few minutes, let's try it out. Oh, it's working now. I guess I just had to relaunch the deck tracker. I think the deck should be unlocked if you have any version of the card instead of just the first version. That's true too, right? They could have made the decks have multiple unlock requirements. Yeah, they could have made it where if you have Inventor Boom or Dr. Boom Mad Genius or Dr. Boom, if you had any of those right and unlocked it. That's actually really true. That would have been the much better way to do it. What is this, by the way? After a friendly mech die, shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. Summon a 1/1. This is going to be tough with 45 life. Oh, I have 50, though. Damn. Summon a 1/1 Boombot. Do I just coin that out? What else am I doing? Do it again on turn 2. 3. Or do I want to coin out a 4-drop? Oh, this does shuffle a bomb when it dies, though, right? Ah, screw it. Giving the option to work for decks would also give more reason to play Twist. Yeah, that would have been nice too, right? If maybe some of the decks were locked behind a certain amount of wins, or even just like plays, right? Where if it's like play 10 games with this deck to unlock this deck. Yeah, 100%. They could have made this way more like free to play friendly. Oh, some another one. Thoughts on a chalupa emote? I can make you one if you want. That'd be funny, actually. I used to have a camera that was because I have, for anyone who doesn't know, I have a dog named Chalupa, and she has a bed like right there, right next to my desk, and I used to have a camera that was pointed at her, and whenever she was laying in the bed, I would turn it on. But I adjusted my setup a bit, and I didn't. I ended up unplugging the camera to adjust my setup. I never set it back up. I should do that. There's Chalupa. She was just sleeping. I woke her up. Yeah, a Chalupa emote would be funny. She just went to the groomers on the weekend, and there was multiple people there that were laughing about her name. Vanessa said Chalupi. We're gonna make Chalupa famous. Zek, aren't there like 5 or 6 decks for free already? Yeah, I think there's 6. I think because some of the cards to unlock them are just in the core set. So yeah, some of them are free already. Uniting, you would think that they would want as many people as possible to play Twist, not cause friction, but required resources. People play BGs for free every day. Yeah, I don't know. I've talked about it in the past, but they've just dropped the ball with Twist so much, in my opinion. There's so many things they could do better. Ooh, that's a lot of bombs.
This would be a good time for a master.
I think I'm gonna do this. Playing this feels so slow. Microbots are nice. What do you mean Twist isn't free to play friendly? Blizzard made bundles with 3 whole legendaries in them for $20. Is there bundles like that? I'll have to check that out after this game because I haven't seen what you're talking about. I'm guessing you mean there's like $20 bundles that have like Dr. Boom, such and such legendary. Like it's just 3 legendaries for $20. If that's the case, that's insane because that shows you how greedy they are, right? Also, this guy is huge. One more and I can Ziliax execute. Oh god. How much damage is here? 20, 24. Holy shit. What did I do wrong when I played Cthulhu? This guy is just shitting on me.
Okay, then.
Oh well. Oh, they're signature legendary bundles. At least you get the signatures, I guess, but the prices for signatures is insane. You know, there's bundles in this, like I'm in Canada, right? So Canadian dollar, a little bit less value than the American dollar, but there's been bundles in the store that have signature legendaries, and they're like 40, 50, $60. Like, Jesus.
Get in line.
Crazy. Zek Inventor Boom is in the deck too, not OG Boom. No, people were saying that in order to play this deck, you need the OG Boom to unlock it. Which, like I said, there's absolutely no reason to craft OG Boom in 2024. That's such a waste. Stev K, I've had massive success with Cthulhu. Surprised to see it has such a low win rate. Yeah, it seems like a good like late game deck, right? Granted, I've only played a handful of decks at this point. Not looking good for me. This guy got so big, God. All right, so he has, like, we know he has Cthulhu in hand, right? It's 8 mana now? Yeah, so he's gonna rip it next turn, I'm guessing. Why is Cold Light? Oh, I guess to draw, make him draw bombs. That's so weird. All right, guys, can I just draw Twisting Nether? Actually, no, Twisting Nether doesn't save us. We've got 7 mana. We are not off to a good start. Have I lost all 3 games so far? Cartman, some of the decks aren't particularly bad, others are just way stronger. Alright, someone said they wanted to see me play Kael'thas. Cards that didn't start in your deck cost 1 less. At the start of your turn, get a playable spell, discard at the end of turn. Okay. It's like RNG the deck. I'm down. Oh, actually, I want to check out the store quick. I want to see what you're talking about. Oh, it's the 3 standard for 20 or selling signature for 40. Holy shit. I bought this bundle. I've talked about it before. I think these bundles are the best value in the entire game. I think they're $20 American, $25 Canadian, 20 packs and 2 legendaries. It's the only time I ever spend money on the game is these bundles here. Oh, whole section for Twist. Oh my god. That is so bad. Do you want to pay $25 for 2 shit legendaries and 1 decent one? My god. OG, OG knows Dormu. This is the best, for what it's worth, this is the best bundle here. Zyrel is a good card. Arthas is fun, I guess, and the deck is good. Lich King is fun. Like, look at these. $50 for signatures. Granted, I really, really want this card. I really want Signature Cthulhu to be so cool. I'm not spending $50 on it. That's insane. Wow. Remember how I suggested having a $5 twist pass to just have all the decks? Blizzard's like, nah, you could spend $75. Insane. The greed is actually insane. Alright, let's try Kael'thas though. Enough bitching. And yeah, Cartman, like I said, some of the decks aren't particularly bad, just others are way stronger. Yeah, I have heard that. Apparently some of the decks are just very, like, underpowered.
Kael'thas versus Illidan.
For a second, I thought I queued up in the standard.
Lord Illidan,
So this is just random
your presence.
bullshit, right? Can't combo this. So that's kind of cool. It'll discard like the spell in your hand you would lose anyways. Even if you spend the 75, you still won't even have all the decks. Okay, even worse. God. Wait, what's this? The fact that this is a playable spell is really nice. Wait. Oh, it's all cards. I thought it was only spells.
May the light
Like, this reminds me of the one Whizbang deck. I forget if it's the Druid or the Mage deck, or maybe both. How you discover cards and they discover playable cards. Like, that aspect is so nice. So you're not, you know... We won one, guys. But yeah, so you're not discovering like 10 mana spells, you know, right off the rip. Kael'thas, 100% win rate. All right, that doesn't count. We'll try another one. But yeah, this is a cool mode. Like I said, very, very cool idea. Just poor execution, I think. Especially, you know, like... I've been playing for 10 years, and I haven't put an insane amount of money in the game, but I've put a decent amount of money in the game, and I don't even have all the heroes still. Wow, it's funny. Apparently, people say Cthulhu is shit, and it's like half my games have been against Cthulhu. This is fun. I like the idea of this deck, I have to say. Well, like I said, I've been playing this game for 10 years now. I've put a decent amount of money in the game. If I had to guess, I probably every expansion cycle, I put like 25 to 50 bucks into it. I probably average like $100 a year or something like that. And I don't have all the decks still. I shoot face. It's cool you get to play with the signature hero skins. That is cool. You know, getting to play with the Cthulhu skin, or I saw like Leroy has like the premium Leroy skin. It's like a little trial run for the skin. That is cool. Ugh. Gotta be kidding me, man. I don't miss this card. I'm not doing that. That's kind of cool. I'll do this. Get something a little better on the board. Is there any secrets in this deck? Actually, Blast Blade is probably crazy against this deck, right? Because it plays so many little dudes. The Battle Pass is a really good system compared to the old Daily Quest one. Oh, 100%. Yeah, still remember needing a friend for 100 gold. Yeah, I remember there was always, I think there was a subreddit for it or something. I remember whenever I'd get that quest, I would go on Reddit and you would literally just post a comment and be like, here's my battle tag, I have this quest. And someone would add you and you just, you know, play a quick game to get the quest. I remember that. But 100%. I remember when they switched from the old quest system to the new like Tavern Pass system, a lot of people were skeptical and thought it was going to be like a ripoff, right? Or like it was a downgrade. But no, definitely overall, the Tavern Pass is better than the old system, 100%. That's cool. Just endlessly cycle that. Let's coin this out. My hand's kind of full.
The snake in your
Barbecue Sasuke. Thanks for the Prime sub, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. The most handsome Hearthstone streamer. Thanks. I try. I actually put paste in my hair today because lately it's been driving me crazy. It's at this like awkward length where it kept falling in my face during some streams recently. So I dolled it up for you guys. How did I never get this card when I played Cthulhu? Let's get this out of my hand. 0. So whatever I discover... Oh, Infinitize is fun. I should just take that, right? Discover and then finale Infinitize. That's okay. How do I win? I think I just take this. I have to like start hitting his face with stuff. You probably didn't play it because they made the Cthulhu deck a Highlander deck with no payoff. Oh, it's a Highlander deck. That's weird. Like, it is cool that they made some of the decks Highlander decks, but to not have any kind of payoff, that's surprising. Also, kind of a side note, for anyone who didn't watch my... what was the second tier list I did? Excavate Treasures. For anyone who didn't watch my Excavate Treasure tier list when I did it live or after the fact, I'll be putting it on YouTube tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be uploading the Excavate tier list I did, and then basically my goal is every week I want to upload either a top 5 video or a tier list. So this week will be my Excavate tier list, next week will be a top 5 video, and then the week after that will be the mini set tier list, which I did that a couple weeks ago. So that's basically the goal. I want to do the custom Hearthstone videos every week, either do a top 5 or a tier list every week, and then do some other kind of variety video once a week too. Trying to do 3 a week. That's the goal. With some like gameplay videos tossed in there as well. This was kind of a good hit, right? Denies them like 1 buff, I guess, and it's free. Murloc is S tier, right? let me look up my final rating. I'll give you guys a little spoiler. Let's see here. So, Excavate. Here's my final Excavate tier list. So I basically, how I did it was every tier was basically when I excavate like that rarity, like what are the cards I want the most, right? So basically this was the card like I always wanted that rarity. What do I usually want, sometimes want, don't want, never want. But yeah. I'd collapse, Ox, and Rat at the top. Basically because I'm a control player, anything that like removes threats, gains me life, you know, stalls the game, I rated those very highly for the most part. But yeah, the video's coming out tomorrow, so you guys can watch my explanations then. Let's get some armor. The only shitty thing here is I feel like I don't have this in like the long run. Okay. I guess you have to push face. Make him like trade into me. Time's not on my side in this game, right? Mole should be 8. Unbelievable. What did I rate the mole again? Oh, I shot it already. I had a B. I have been like warming up to the mole, I feel like. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. That's a tricky one. Yeah, I think I just go face. I think I just... Interesting. I think I you know, if this game goes on long enough, I just lose, right? Winter, I'll die on this hill. Yeah, I remember during the tier list, you were arguing for the mole. I remember. I got like no hand space though. Sure.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
Oh, it's minion. Whatever. Ace's Cthulhu's freeze, so he can't trade. More face damage. I should have taken the damage. Oh shit. No! Stop discovering stuff. Go face. God damn it. The timer is my worst enemy. Winter, maybe at this point the hill's more like a ditch. Hey, I'm not totally against the mole, man. It's B tier. It's not bad. It's a high B. I'll give you that. I think it's crazy that Heart Blossom is on the same reward track as Rock.
Oops, I broke a diamond.
Did I have them ranked the same?
My hand is too full.
Oh, no. I got Heart Blossom, I got a B, Rock, I got have an A. Unless you just mean like they're both common, unless that's what you mean. That's kind of fun.
We must defend Stormwind through unity.
I probably should have played this first. More damage. Oh, that's exactly what I was going to do. Oh, more divine shields.
I see.
Hands-on experience.
Short.
He might play Cthulhu next turn, actually. Actually, that hitting those is bad against Cthulhu. Hey, that just kills it, right? Sure, I don't care what. Sure. Oh, he meant they're both common. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's probably because the Heart Blossom was added with the mini set, right? But I don't know. There's some situations where. Okay. There's some situations where Heart Blossom is very, very good, and other times where it's not that great. Look at this, guys. The 25 damage on Flame Lance actually being relevant.
My hand is too full.
So do that. He probably has like a Doom Collar in hand, right? How is this so big? What? Oh, I did not read this card. I thought this said when a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, this gains +5/+5. Wow. I know I have a history of not reading the cards, guys, but jeez. That does nothing against Cthulhu.
Pick me! Pick me!
Take more damage, I guess. You made a Giga play unintentionally. I did. That was actually really smart what I did. Totally unintentionally. Zek Paladin Tier 4 Excavate is underused. I have a deck for you next time you do user submitted. So funny enough, I actually got Legend last season, or like last month, with Excavate Paladin. It was just last week, actually. Right at the end of the month, I think last Wednesday, I went to Legend with Excavate Paladin. So maybe you're right. Maybe it is underused. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't have a Blade of Cthulhu or a Doom Caller there. This will I don't really care what 0 cost it discards, right?
You don't pick the ones, see?
Okay, that does nothing.
Any questions?
This is your highest cost card.
This was child's play.
Add 2 mirror entities to my hand, I guess. I don't really care to discard that either. Oh, I can infinitize though. I need damage. I need damage. Maybe Excavate Paladin is just good because it's a bad version of Flood Paladin. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Flood Paladin and Excavate Paladin, it very like they're both good decks, right? I feel like it just depends on the current meta, which one's better, maybe. Because at the time, at least like last week when I went to Legend, Flood Paladin was like mathematically the better deck. But Excavate was still very, very good, right? It was like 2% behind it or something like that. But still, it was very strong.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
Also, I totally thought this was a different secret. All right, these are just going face 100%. Oh, okay, that's actually good. Let's keep going face. Oh. That was nice. Wow, are we actually gonna win this? That's nice. Against all those little shitters. Zach, I used 2 times Youthful Brewmaster and 2 times Saloon Brewmaster to bounce Excavate. That's crazy. So that's a very different type of Excavate Paladin deck. That's not the deck I played for sure. That's funny though. Alibi doesn't do much against Cthulhu. Oh, 100%, but he has no Cthulhu in hand, right? I pretty much just did it just to minimize a bit of damage. I don't think I need the 3. Like, this gets me 1. This gives me 3 life, but 1 less skeleton. I think I want the skeletons as much as possible. Actually, what is... Oh! I forgot this was so big. I need to play this. So this has an even chance to discard any of these, right? They're all 1 cost?
It's still good.
Well, I think this was high. I cannot read today, guys. I thought this was discard your highest cost spell. My god. Man. Hooked on phonics over here. I feel like I'm at no risk of dying. Let's shoot face. Who's old enough here to remember Hooked on Phonics? Just aging myself with that comment. Alright, still no Doomcaller for him. How many cards have I even discarded? Oh! That's dirty. It's gotta be lethal, right? No? Alright, heart of the cards, guys. Easy.
I have many weapons in my arsenal.
Wow, I didn't think we'd win that game. Maybe it's the fact that the Cthulhu deck as a Highlander deck is just so, like, the variance, right? Because I played against a Cthulhu a couple games ago that if that was that Cthulhu, I would have lost that game. So I think it just boils down to the draws because it's a Highlander deck. Is it Steve? Steve K? I don't know. Is reaching legend with Warrior Odin realistic at all? I think 100%. You know, Odin Warrior is a little overshadowed by Reno Warrior, but Odin Warrior is still a very, very good deck. And it's funny because Odin Warrior keeps like going up and down in popularity. I think it's still a very strong deck. Very good deck. Just Steve. Okay. Thanks, man. All right, I'm going to run a little ad, though, and while I do, I'll just take a look at what deck I'm going to play next. Or if you guys have a suggestion, what deck you want me to play next, let me know. But I'll see you guys in a minute and a half if you get hit by the ad. So, Reform. This is... Come on, man. Small indie company. This Twist UI is so buggy. So Reform is like random legendaries, or no, it's a full legendary deck. That's cool. Alakir's Elementals. Leroy is... I do not know what is going on there. Nosdormu we played. Lich King. What is this? Oh, just like a corpse spending deck. See, why is this a corpse spending deck, but it's not like Rainbow with C&E? Nope, makes no sense. King Crush. Oh, 6 though. After you cast a spell, reduce the cost of a beast in your hand by the spell's cost. That's cool. Zek, more bombs. Bog Creature also says boom. All right, Dr. Boom will be the next deck. Leroy is ass. Leroy's aggro. Zyrella's fun. What's Zyrella? Your max health is 60. Oh, that's cool. Like, so it takes my smooth brain a second to unpack this, but the fact that it says your max health is 60, reach it to win the game, like that's cool by itself, right? That would actually be a really cool win condition in Priest. Man, if they ever printed a card like that in Priest, where, like, imagine there was like some legendary, right? Where it says like, you have no maximum health, and if you reach X health, you just win. Or if it's just like this, right? It says your max health is X, if you reach it, you win. That's really cool. But then it also has the damaging the enemy hero heals your hero. That's cool. That part would be, that's too much for standard, but I could see there being a card in traditional Hearthstone that basically says, you know, your max health is X. If you hit it, you win the game. It could be like a quest, actually, right? Play it on turn 1. It says, yeah, your max health is X. You know, hit it, and the reward is win the game. I could see that existing. That'd be really cool. I would craft that day 1 and play that. Zek, Leroy can be insane, but inconsistent. I think that's part of the problem with some of these decks that I've seen so far, is they just seem inconsistent. How many of them are Reno decks? This is Reno. This is Reno. Are most of them just Reno decks? Are they all Reno decks? Okay. Are any of them not Reno decks? That's kind of weird. That, it just doesn't make them consistent, right? Okay, so this one's not Reno. Is that it? So there's 2 non-Reno decks. That's crazy. You'd think it'd be like the opposite. You'd think most of the decks would have doubles and there'd be a couple Reno decks. Especially the fact that they have, none of them have any Reno payoffs, I don't think, right? Bog, they should just print a priest legendary that just says you have no max health. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Yeah, I could see either the no max health or hitting a certain max health to win the game. I could see one of those effects in the game 100%. You know, I've talked about it previously, right? That priest and standard needs OG Reno. Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. they would have to reword it a bit, I guess. But I've talked about it previously, how priest and standard needs some kind of win condition. You know, their win condition shouldn't just be stealing your win condition. So hopefully in the next expansion or two, priest gets some kind of solid win condition. That'd be really cool, that idea, though. Let's play some more bombs. But they could have arena. But they could have arena effect. There's a lot of discovers in those decks. Yeah, so this is just like a corpse spending deck, right? Like it seems like, it seems like a lot of these decks, it's like 25% of the cards in them just don't make sense. You know, like they're missing really obvious cards. It seems like how do you make a corpse spending deck and not put a chromatic necrotic explosion in it? Like you'd think that'd be the first card you'd put in a corpse deck. So I don't know. Winter, I mean, yeah, it's cool, but unless the legendary is like 1 mana, 2/2, that effect has got to be super bad. I want to play a Holy Priest that's not control. Overheal needs some more support. Yeah, Overheal's cool, for sure. And like you said, it's nice having like different types of priest decks, right? Winter. Yeah, that was my suggestion with making it a quest. So it's always in your opening hand, right? Or it could even be like a quest that says you have no maximum health, and if you reach a certain health, you just get a certain reward. It doesn't necessarily have to say you win the game, right? But there could be a reward for hitting a certain life threshold. What if they make it a quest, right? You'll just start within your opening hand. Wonder if they'll bring back quests this year. Because they're doing, you know, like some nostalgia stuff with these expansions. I feel like quests make sense to bring back, right? Quests are like one of those things you always think about with Hearthstone. Oh, I probably hold that, right? That's some nice removal. I probably should have drawn first, but whatever. CJM's quests are so limiting, though. Yeah, I don't know. Quests are so hit or miss. Like I feel like quests are either broken or they're shit. There's not a whole lot of middle ground.
My ancestors are useful.
I kind of thought they were going to give Death Knight a quest as expansion. At least like give Death Knight a hero card, right? And I think it's a pretty cool hero card, too. Summon a 3/3. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Wow, those were some amazing hits. Actually, I should turn on the opponent's deck tracker for this. Keep track of how many bombs are in their deck. 2? What? Give a friendly mech +2/+2. I have never seen this card in my life. Just go face. The flavor of the expansion can warrant a Death Knight Quest 2, like revisiting old keywords and such. Yeah, I think I mentioned it recently, but I really wish they would do like a throwback expansion and just go all in on like bringing back old keywords. And this is like the perfect year to do it, right? With the 10-year anniversary. Like do an expansion where every class gets a twin spell card. Every class gets a new inspire card, you know? Just bring back a bunch of keywords and like give each class one or two of them. You'd think that would make sense for like an anniversary expansion or like anniversary year, right? I don't know why Blizzard is so opposed to bringing back old keywords. Like I talked about it recently, but like it's a huge part of like Magic the Gathering, right? Bringing back old keywords, and I don't know why they don't do it. Choose twice has infinite possibilities. Yeah, there was a thread on Reddit recently. I didn't realize this, but choose twice has only been used once ever. I didn't realize that, and it's a good card. What's it called? Branching Paths or whatever? Like that card's still played in Wild to this day. And there was actually a choose twice custom Hearthstone card I did on one of my recent videos. But yeah, I'm surprised they haven't explored that keyword more. Oh. Whatever, I'll just do this. Sure. Oh, yeah, branching paths. Yeah. And I feel like branching paths is super balanced because, you know, I mentioned it in my custom Hearthstone video, but there's times I've played branching paths and sometimes you just draw twice. Sometimes you gain 12 armor. Sometimes you draw one, gain 6 armor. Like you're not always just playing the same thing twice, right? Like it feels like the 3 options are fairly balanced and actually all have their uses. But yeah, good design, good card. They don't actually want to make every keyword evergreen, though, since it's intimidating new players. Yeah, I get that. I just, and 100%, there's some keywords that I can't see them bringing back. You know, either they're very, like, narrow or they're very, like, thematically tied to their expansion. So some keywords, 100%, I don't see coming back. But there's some keywords I feel like that are so generic that they could easily come back. So they don't have to bring back every keyword, but there'd be some that'd be nice. Has this guy drawn any bombs? I'm like not even paying attention. He's got 9 in his deck now. Okay, that's cool. Brawl is very good here now somehow. I totally forgot I had this Brawl in my hand. The last mini set of the year should just include every keyword. That'd be cool. I really am curious if... Oh, see? Good thing I saved the Brawl, man. It's all calculated. But I'm very curious if they're going to continue the, like, nostalgia throwback stuff with the other expansions this year, or if it was just for Whizbangs. I hope not. It's Brawl here, right? Oh, he gets an 8/8 though, right? That sucks. Zek, does the new Ziliax count as choose twice? Like, I guess in a way, right? Like during deck building. But I would say no. But Ziliax is like the coolest card they've released in years, I think. So he's got 10 damage on board. If I play this, he's probably like forced to trade, right? You won't want to leave it up. Maybe something good. That's not the worst. Oh, just draw 3 bombs. Ah. I have no bomb luck, guys. Like, he's gonna trade into this, right? I'm guessing he's gonna trade this, trade this. There's no way he doesn't trade. No way. Okay. This only gives me one, right? Yeah, it's not when you summon a mech. Oh, okay. It sucks this is play, because if I hero power, it doesn't trigger it. I don't want to play this because I want to get another taunt. If I do this, kind of forces a possible 2-for-1. Sure. But yeah, I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but I'm very, very curious if they're actually going to make deck adjustments. Because if they're only going to tweak the health of the heroes and nothing else, this mode will be dead in a week. Because some of the decks need tweaking, I think, for sure. Some of them just feel very underpowered. All right, good trade, please. Bad trade. Am I dead here? I'm not dead. Depending on his weapon. Oh, that's annoying. He has so many bombs in his deck, though. Winter, I hope so too. Otherwise, I'll be looking at 12 HP Arthas. Yeah, I could be just like coping here, but I'm pretty... Did I miscount? Ah. Anyways, I could be coping here, but I'm 99% sure I read a blog, or not a forum post, where Blizzard said because the decks are pre-constructed, it gives them the opportunity to make changes to them, right? So I hope they weren't just talking out of their ass and they actually do it, but we'll have to see. Because it is right, you know? Because all the decks are the same, you think they would be able to just make changes. They said they can only make deck changes during actual balance patches. Yeah, so maybe next week there'll be a balance patch and they'll actually do some changes, hopefully. I think Cthulhu's hero power used to be 2. Yeah, see, how is Cthulhu's hero power 1 and this is 2? Or this is 2? I don't know. They can only hotfix health values, yeah. So hopefully, maybe next week, there'll be an actual balance patch for Standard and Twist and whatever else. Although I think Standard's in a pretty decent spot right now. What should I play next? What haven't I played? I want to try Zyrella. It seems like a cool passive. Look at King Crush's hero power. Yeah, wasn't it 6 mana, give your hero 8 attack or something like that? Oh, there's Dormu, or not Dormu, the other N, Nazoth. It's just a Death Rattle deck, I'm pretty sure.
This is my moment.
Oh, is this like Res Priest? Just annoying Priest? I didn't even look at the hero power, actually. What's the hero power? 1 mana something. Restore 2 health, mana thirst 8, restore 8 health, or 4. I can't read numbers. Restore 2 health, mana thirst 8, restore 4 health instead. Okay. After you play a death rattle, trigger its death rattle. Summon a 1/1 copy of the last death rattle you played. That's cool.
Feel the sun bear down upon you.
This could be nice with having death rattles, right? I think I'll take that. Steve and the rest of his minions are all above 6. No draw at all, so you're just stuck with big minions whole game. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they had like different people working on these different decks and they weren't on the same page. What is this? Just draw? Do I care? Yeah, it's like different departments were working on these decks and they just weren't talking to each other. It's like anyone here who plays Magic or plays Commander, it's like you sit at a table and people will be like, oh yeah, my deck's like medium powered. And then everyone's like, yeah, so is mine. And then one person's deck is absolute shit and one is like, you know, amazing. That's what happened with Twist, where everyone's like, yeah, my deck's okay, my deck's decent. And the power level is just all over the place.
Yes, but how?
That's probably a decent one to hero power, right? Hopefully your opponent can't get an Azerite Snake or you can't win. Oh, can they get an Azerite Snake?
The scourge will consume you.
That's a little annoying. Oh, I can just silence it. Never mind.
As fast as you can.
I don't want him playing something next turn and triggering it. It's death rattle right away. Pod, I would like to see some new keyword, for example, like MTG, like trample. Yeah, so funny enough, there is at least one, actually I think there's 2 hunter cards that essentially have trample. But yeah, it's not keyworded or anything. There's that one, hunter has a minion that, if I remember right, it's a 5/5 rush that, you know, excess damage hits the hero, like trample. And then hunter also has that spell, I think it's 1 mana, essentially give a minion trample. But yeah, it's funny how there's quite a bit of effects in Hearthstone. Actually, oh, that's a good idea for a video. Where's my notes? There's some effects in Hearthstone already that are basically magic keywords. They're just not really keyworded. And the trample one's an idea, or is an example of it. I'm making note of that, though. That's a good video idea. Look into examples of magic keywords in Hearthstone. Maybe there's less than I think, and it's not worth the video. I'll have to see.
Something follows. Let the light reward the virtuous.
Okay. An ape from Gadgetson? I forget what card you're talking about. Also, tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow will be the 4th Galakron stream. So tomorrow will be Galakron Warlock, which is probably historically my second favorite Galakron. I think nowadays it's going to be kind of weak. I think it's going to be on the weaker side. And part of that is because there's so many demons in the pool for Galakron to summon now. There's probably so many shitty options that can hit. But back in Standard, like, on average, you were getting like some decent results with it, but I think nowadays it's not going to be good. So we'll see. I'm going to do this trade, so this heals my face. Oh, Knuckles. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, isn't Knuckles, when you hit something, it also hits the hero? If I remember right? If that's the case, it's not quite trample. Let me look. Oh, yeah, it also hits the enemy hero. Yeah, so not quite trample, but close for sure. I think that's one reason I like Dredge so much. Is Dredge, there's multiple mechanics in Magic that are very, very similar to Dredge. And they're fun mechanics. Like, it just makes your deck more consistent. It's nice to kind of dig and filter through your deck. And that's, yeah, I wish they'd bring Dredge back. Or do like Scry. Do Scry in Hearthstone, and I'll love it. Also, this is a pretty decent Soul Mirror, right? Oh, I summoned an unsilenced version of this. So this, and this will trigger twice. If I trade here first. Oh, it's not unsilenced. Never mind. I forgot it summons literal I can't talk. Literal copies of it. I thought it was just going to summon the same minions. I forgot it was just copying them. Well, it was a cool idea in theory. Also, that is a crazy hit there. I'm a little scared of that. Also, if I can sum up today's stream into a few words that I can't read today, so do you guys blame me for screwing up that card?
Twist their power. Show them the shadows.
So this heals 4 now.
Mind if I roll knee?
Might just play this and hero power myself. Actually, and then this will have a 50-50 to heal. Okay, never mind. Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna have some juicers in his hand. Uh-oh. This will help a bit. Okay, that helps too. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot about the damaging aspect. I think we're in a decent spot. He's got some juiced up stuff in his hand, but I have hard removal here. I have kind of removal here. This plus this is 4 damage to something. Actually, funny enough, if I play this and hero power his face, I just heal the 4 regardless. I don't care about that. That's so slow. Just annoying that it's like a taunt, if anything. Wow, surprised he did that.
Bask in the light.
An overdraw card? So Zyrella basically has forever lifesteal? Yeah. Which is cool. Don't really want to use this.
Guide my hand.
I think I'll just use this now.
Show you the other side.
Oh, I forgot it wouldn't work that way. Oh, man. I'm like off my rocker today. I swear, I know how to play this game usually. Okay. Gonna kill the 4/3. Schooling at home. So we got a lot of removal. I don't really care if he plays those. So slow. Okay. Like I don't care about the silence, right? Hey, that's nice. Just go face for the lifesteal? Actually, this will heal me. Oh, I'm almost there.
To the slaughter.
Sucks both of these don't die to this. Hit one of these. Man, I am in love with this. If they made this like a standard card, not the bottom part, the lifesteal's too strong, but like I talked about, like a quest that gives you like an unlimited life total or hitting a certain life to like win the game or something, that'd be such a cool effect. That just seems like so thematically on point with Priest too. The silence can counter massive minions he got buffed. Oh, joke's on me, eh? The reason I tossed it is I knew he had some big minions in hand, but I have the Light It Burns as removal. I have the Destroyer removal. I have Mass Hysteria. I just want to get some stuff on the board before I kill it. Kill anything but the 8/8 lifesteal, and I'm cruising. Oh, killed him, even better. Well, this is double lifesteal. I just win, right? Okay. Yeah, that's a really cool win condition. I really like that. I think that this is my favorite deck so far, just because it was so unique. All right, what should I play next then? I'm gonna run another ad on Twitch just so new people coming in don't get any ads, and in the meantime, I'm gonna decide what deck I want to play. So, if you guys want me to play a certain deck, let me know, and I'll see you guys in a minute and a half if you get hit by the ad. Rafam, I would like to try. King Crush is just giga bad, apparently. Bran, double battle cries. Are they fun battle cries at least? I guess. Very all over the place. N'Zoth. What kind of like crazy death rouse does N'Zoth have? Ooh, Tonk. That'd be fun. Okay, that seems kind of cool. What's this? After you summon a treant, adapt it. Wow, adapt still exists, guys. So funny enough, I don't have patches. I think the last time patches got nerfed, I disenchanted him. After you summon a pirate, it deals 1 damage to a random enemy. Draw a pirate, costs 1 less after you play a pirate. That's funny. That's this reads like a Battlegrounds hero power. Alakir, every minion is a legendary elemental. What? Did I miss something? After you play a legendary elemental, call upon the power of an element. And there's not even that many. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How are you gonna make this and only give them 10? What? Rafam, the Supreme Archaeologist. Yeah, this seems cool. This full legendary deck. Your legendaries cost 1 less. Discover a spell from your opponent's class that costs 3 or less. I think I'll take it. On Monday, someone suggested maybe I do a tier list for all the Twist heroes. Maybe a good idea. I'm getting through them faster than I thought. Oh, first time seeing Arthas. I expected I was gonna see Arthas like constantly, because apparently this is like the boogeyman of the format. Calling upon the element is strong. Is it the one where you like deal 6 damage to the hero, restore life, summon some taunts, or something else? Is it those elements? Just keep Mankirk. Gee, I wonder who will be an S tier. Yeah, and I guess, so the 4 heroes I don't have, I could rely on you guys to rate them. So it'll be like a group tier list. Oh, I'm a warlock, right?
Running out.
Oh, they're the same as Brukan? Okay. Put Arthas in F tier because he deserves it. Let's go Mankirk. Or Mankirk. Keep saying Mankirk. Mankirk's kind of nice because his health is so low, right? That's not that bad, right? Just shoot that and go face? Like, 25 life is so low. I did read that apparently there was a bug with Arthas where you couldn't get a, was it the Shaman or the Paladin legendary treasure? Is that still the case? Does anyone know? Alright, at least he's spending corpses not on this, right? Damn, is that a legendary already? Holy shit. Should I hold this for late game? I just toss this hand. The rest kind of sucks. Yeah. To my knowledge, the bug hasn't been fixed. Does it have to be a bug? Hey, for what it's worth, though, the Shaman legendary treasure would really hurt it, right? Because the Shaman legendary treasure, they're probably not even going to play. Yeah, the Paladin one's good, but the Shaman one is so bad. Okay. I'll take it. Ooh, Astalor. I feel like I just have to keep going face. Especially with the Astalor in hand. See, you redeemed play Battlegrounds. All right. I won't play Battlegrounds today. What I'll do... actually, see, let me know. What day next week will you be watching the stream? Oh, it's a misclick. Okay, never mind. No Battlegrounds. What did you mean to click? I'll give it to you as a freebie. I forget what these options are. Isn't there one that deals damage, but it's like in a shit ton of terms? But you can refund it? Let me see. I'll have to look into it. I see there's an option to report it. I'll have to look into it, if you can refund them or not. take that for damage. I think the damage option takes a bunch. Wait, 5 turns? Oh, yeah. I guess do it anyways, right? Could finish him off. Just keep going face. Oh, that's a good one to hit. Oh. Amazing. See, why does Arthas have the necrotic explosion, but the corpse deck doesn't? Like, I feel like if they wanted to make some balance changes, take this card out of Arthas and put it into that deck. Like, I'm sure Arthas doesn't need this card to win, but it doesn't, you know, make sense in the other deck. Oh, see, it just popped up letting you know that you could redeem and you clicked it on accident. As far as I know, there's next to no time limit for the refund. Okay, cool. I'll take a look after this then. If I can refund you your points or not. Too bad I have nothing active to use this on. Oh, imagine... Actually, let's do this. All right. Can we draw Mancrick's wife? But yeah, so I think Monday, I'm kind of churning through these heroes faster than I expected, and I'll play some over the weekend off stream. But yeah, I think Monday I'll do a tier list for the Twist heroes. That'd be fun. And it's like very relevant right now, right? So maybe that's a video people like to see. Oh yeah, Serbian. Interesting reform, or it doesn't work on Astalor tokens. That's a weird interaction. I think I want to Astalor this turn or next turn so I can play it Mana Thirsted on 10. It's Mana Thirst 10, right? Oh, the Astalor tokens don't have the gem. That's so funny that it's like, it's coded that way. Sure, damage. Yeah, I want some stuff on the board to hopefully Nightmare. All right, next turn, try to play Astalor maybe, because maybe kill him on 10 with Astalor, if I'm not dead. Does this draw me anything crazy? Nomelia could be lethal? Oh, that's annoying. Alexstrasza would be huge. Oh, there's some juicy stuff to hit, but then there's some bad stuff to hit too. How long until Dorian wakes up? Oh, yeah. 3 turns still. God damn, takes forever. Uh-oh. Oh, so close. He has 10, 12, 18 damage on board.
Chaos? Yes, chaos.
Let's see what he gets. Like a 1 mana card. Ah, can't do that. This is free next turn though, right? If I'm alive still. Man, if I would have hit Mancrick's wife? Alexstrasza would have been lethal. I'm probably dead here, but never know. Oh, it's not a good sign. Just insta-face. He has one random spell in hand. A tentacle. Like, holy shit, it's turn 9? This guy's excavated 9 times. Like, don't even make it hard or anything, my god. Wow, I'm really surprised. He should have healed. Mancrick is in his... Oh no, it's in my deck. Can I get a 1 mana deal damage?
And the cycle of life is reborn.
Wasn't even close, guys. Arthas sucks. Oh, Aslar was lethal there too? Was Aslar lethal there? That was funny. Arthas in shambles right now. I'd be pissed if I was that Arthas. I feel like I'm not understanding this deck. But let's try it. Unless there's some interaction I'm not understanding here. Yeah, a lot of Cthuns. I think it's just the fact that like Cthulhu is fun, right? Like people want Cthulhu to be good, even though it's apparently not. No, you understand the deck perfectly. So is the deck just not good? Is that the problem? This is pretty good against his deck. I think the problem is versus Cthulhu, it just has so much health, right? If you played an elemental last turn, transform an enemy minion into a frog. So this is give a minion taunt and divine shield. Pretty decent for 1 mana. See, that's, I mean, the balance for the hero power seems all over the place. Like, there's some hero powers for 2 mana that are okay, and there's some hero powers for 1 mana that are amazing. So I don't know. Like I said, it feels like these decks were made by different departments that just didn't talk to each other. I really do think like the key with this deck though is just hero powering every single turn. I should just go face, right? There's a lot of health to get through. Let him trade. The deck is play your cards, and if you have good cards, you win. If not, then no. It's my favorite kind of deck, man. If you got good cards, you win. If you got bad cards, you lose. Wow. Okay. Synthesize could get me a legendary. If that hits a legendary, that's nice. That is actually bad because it'll trigger with this, right? Even though it's not damage. That's funny. All right, what kind of cards do I want here? Scar would be kind of cool late game, maybe. Therazane would be nice.
Caress your fear.
Like, there's some cards here that are good, and some cards are just like, why is this in the deck? Like, why is this in the deck? Oh, I guess, oh, with the hero power, right? But still. If you want lots of elementals, why are you putting, like, these random spells in the deck? Like, because this isn't you playing an elemental, right?
Divine Shield? No. Wind Fury?
3 mana and 5/5 though, good curve. That is true. 3 mana 5/5 with a prerequisite. Raven is it again? Oh, it's 2 mana 5/5, even better. Oh, you mean with the hero power? Duh.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
Yeah, like where's the elemental that like the one that says if you played an elemental last turn, summon like 2 3/3s with rush? Like, why is that not in the deck? Such a good card on curve. Play elemental 2 turns in a row. I should just get this out there.
Divine Shield? No.
I think a legendary would be sweet. I haven't drawn any legendaries yet. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, the cow. That's the one I was thinking of. Let's keep pushing face. I think I do. Wow. Okay. So this. Each of these will be 12 damage to face. Yeah, that was that's a very good one to split. 3 mana, 12 damage to face with a 4/4 body. Serbian, most decks are singleton and have a bunch of random old cards. And that's the problem, right? Is like, I feel like they made the deck so inconsistent for no particular reason. I gotta do this, though. Alright, next turn, Kalamos. Wonder how many turns in a row I've played an elemental. Like how big Scar is. Getting Scar on this would be really nice too, actually. Get 2 copies of it. Therazane would be nice. There's a lot of really nice targets off this. That's like disputably the best one in the deck to split. Yeah, I feel like Therazane, Scar, and Kalamos are probably the best 3 to hit. Basically, you just want some really strong battle cry, right? Or death rattle in this case. Another one? This is annoying. I just want to just pump out damage, I guess. Just sending 12, 15 damage face 2 turns in a row, such an easy win. Whoa, they went in different order. I almost clicked this one on accident. Also, I keep forgetting to play this. Just get it out of my hand. Also, damn, it's only turn 7. Yeah, Serbian, like you said, and I said, I don't like. I think it's cool that they made some of the decks Reno decks, but one, they put so many random ass cards in them, and there's no Highlander payoffs. Also, you know what's really funny? With this picture, I feel like this should give it Wind Fury. I probably should have ragged, eh? Let's see what... I saw your message a second too late, Winter. Oh, it's still shy. Actually, no, it's not quite. Yep. So he can Cthulhu now. What's his at? Oh, 1313. The deck tracker is actually working now. I'll trade rag here. It's okay, Winter. I was just delayed one turn. Oh, I was overloaded. God damn it. Let's just nuke his face again. Keep it going. It's so funny how these are like randomized. What kind of spells have we got here? Okay. I like need to get some stuff out of my hand here. Whatever, I just want to get it out of my hand. Wonder if he Cthulhu's here. Like it's not a bad Cthulhu. Yep. Wonder if he's got Doomcaller? Oh, if I polymorph it though, it doesn't count as dying. That's kind of nice. So Doomcaller doesn't do anything now. All right, I think we're fine. If he plays Doomcaller here, I'm gonna laugh. I had lethal? Oh, lightning storm could have killed the frog. I want to play a big Scar. Ah. Oh well. Oh yeah, I had Alakir in hand too. Okay, I guess I underestimated the passive on that. Alright, we played Alakir, Rafam, Cthulhu, Kael'thas. We have Illidan, Leroy left. Lich King. What's Finley? Oh, it's a Murloc deck. That sounds boring. This is a Treant deck. Oh, I'm playing a Zoth. I haven't played that one yet, and that seems cool. I'm pretty sure mid-month or next month they're adding more heroes too. I think they're adding like 6 or 8 more.
Versus King Crush.
Oh, we get to see who was talking shit about King Crush earlier. We get to see it in action now. So what death rattles do I want here? These aren't bad, right? I think someone said this is a very slow deck. So I'll keep this hand, I guess. See, like this one, I feel like this hero power is fair at 2. I think 1 would just be too strong. But then some of them seem like 2's too much. What is this again? After you cast a spell, reduce the cost of a beast in your hand by the spell's cost. Okay. Next turn, play the Curator, probably? Winter, good luck with the rest of your stream. I gotta go. Yeah, thanks for watching, man. Hope you have a good night. See you tomorrow, maybe, for Galakron Shaman, or Galakron Warlock, I mean, or next week, maybe. But yeah, have a good night. Might be a bit empty in the chat room, but I think you'll manage. Yeah, it's okay. Have a quiet last hour. But yeah, thanks for watching, man.
Welcome to the exhibit.
Get something juicy here. That's kind of funny. It's actually really good because it'll summon the one that, yeah, dies more. Hey, Dave. Perfect timing. How's it going? Play the bucket. Sure. How do you like the new game mode? I think it's been really fun so far. My only complaint is some of the decks seem very, very weak. Like, I don't even think... I don't even think the problem is that some decks are too strong. I think it's the problem is that some of the decks are just too weak. But no, it's a cool idea. Cool mode for sure. Also, the monetization for this mode is absolutely terrible. So, it doesn't have that going for it.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Sure. But yeah, I think if you're like a free-to-play player or if you're a newer player, it really sucks to get into. You know, it has like a high barrier of entry, but it's cool mode, cool idea. I like it a lot so far. But time will tell, right? I've talked about it a bit earlier in the stream, where if they actively make balance changes to this mode and actually care about the mode, I think it'll be really good. But if they forget this mode exists after a week or two and just let it be, then this mode's dead. So it really depends how they go with it.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Arthas looks like he just stomps on every other deck. So funny enough, I've only played against Arthas once so far. What's the last one I played? This guy?
Three's a crowd. Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
All right, do I even care about this? Ooh, this will be fun. I think part of the problem is that they're all Highlander, so the variance is inherently pretty high. Yeah, I agree. You draw your good cards some games, and other games you don't. It might be that way because casual players enjoy it more, but yeah, I agree. You know, I mentioned it with Cthulhu, right? There's a couple times I've played against Cthulhu where it just shit on me. Like, it drew so well, and there's other times it's just been terrible. So yeah, the variance from the Highlander decks is not helping, for sure. I'm actually going to play this because I don't care if it dies right away. Will this Death Rattle trigger first or this? Okay. I'm just going to miss. I'm not going to play any other Death Rattles. I'm just going to Missile Barrage this guy to death now. Yeah, I don't think I lose this. How do you play Twist even? What do you mean exactly? Do you mean like how do you unlock the heroes? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you click the button that usually you go to switch between like wild and standard, and it's an option there. Yeah, I'm not playing any other death rattles. I'm literally just going to keep bringing back Tonk. Is this lethal? Yep, exact. Okay, that deck was cool. If you can get like a good loop going with a good death rattle. But yeah, Dave, I was talking about it a bit ago, but I think on Monday I'm going to do a tier list for all of the Twist heroes. So I'll rate them all on a tier list, and there's 4 actually I don't have. So for those 4, you guys just have to help me out there. Who seems strong? So Illidan I haven't played. I don't think I've seen Illidan. No, I saw Illidan once, but I don't really remember it. Alakir, it's a cool effect, but there's some questionable cards in the deck. Grafam is cool. Cthulhu, I have a soft spot for Cthulhu. I like Cthulhu. Kael'thas seems pretty good. Leroy, I haven't played or seen. Nosdormu didn't seem great. Again, the problem is there's questionable cards in the deck. Zyrella is really, really cool. I think Zyrella is the coolest one I've seen so far. The effect is so neat. Murlocs, I don't care. Treants, I don't care. Dr. Boom, this one was disappointing. And I guess it boils down to the fact that, you know, whether or not they draw bombs, right? I had a game where my opponent had like 15 bombs in their deck. They were below 10 life and I still lost. So in that way, it sucks. Matches as pirates. Who cares? This is a secret deck. Oh god, no thanks. The Zoth seems pretty decent. Brand. Maybe I'll play Brand next. Like a Battle Cry deck. Oh, Guff seems good too. I only played against Guff once, but it seemed very good. Obviously, Arthas is good as well. It's making me want to buy some legendaries. Yeah, so I covered this earlier in the stream, but they... Okay. Blizzard's like, spend more money. But there's some bundles in the store right now for the legendaries, and they are such bad value. It's actually crazy. So I don't know which country you're in, but I'm in Canada, and I'm assuming this is $20 American. But yeah, so $20 American for 3 old shitty legendaries is so bad. Like, a lot of these are not even playable in Wild, right? Dr. Boom nowadays, terrible. Guff, useless. Omu is like played in some combo decks, so this card's actually okay, but the other 2 are garbage. So you're paying $25 for 1 decent legendary and to play a couple decks in Twist for a month. Such bad value. King Crush, bad. Nosdormu, terrible. Zul'jin's good. And this one's okay. Zyrella's good. Lich King and Arthas are fun, but like not amazing, but okay. But yeah, absolutely insane. Like how bad those bundles are. What do we do over here? Play Elementals for 10 turns in a row. Okay. Golden Azurite Giant. Yeah, 25 Canadian for those bundles, that is stupid expensive. It's so funny because one of the solutions I've talked about to Twist is to add a like $5 or $10 Twist pass, where basically you pay that and you just have access to all the cards in Twist for that season. Meanwhile, Blizzard's like, how about you spend $75? Like, how about you spend more than the price of a new game to play these decks for a month and get these shitty legendaries you'll never use after that? So greedy, so crazy. But let me run another ad in Twitch just so new people don't get hit by them, and I'll decide what deck to play next. So if you get hit by an ad, see you in about a minute and a half. Dave, it's a really good idea. They'd earn a lot more from that than these $25 3-card packs. I agree, right? Or I mentioned maybe bundling it into like the Tavern Pass. So if you buy the Tavern Pass, which how much is it even? I've never bought the Tavern Pass once. Oh, it's the same. Yeah, imagine they add like a new benefit into the Tavern Pass that basically says like, hey, if you have this, you just get all the cards in Twist for this like cycle. I think that would incentivize some more people to buy this. But I don't know. I just think they're going about the monetization and Twist the wrong way. And it's hurting the mode as a result, right? Like the barrier of entry is just too high. For people, like, yeah, there's like 6 decks for free or something, but the people who really want to dive into the mode and really enjoy it, the barrier of entry is just too high. So who haven't we played? Illidan, Lifesteal and Attack, Fellspell, Leroy. Do you like Lifesteal in this deck? Oh, a bunch of Lifesteal charge. I'll try it. Don't have high hopes. I want to play Boom at least once more. Try out Bran. I just try Bran. Battle Cries. But my hope is that next week there's a balance patch and they actually make some changes to their decks. Like, I think that will make or break this mode. If they make some real changes to the decks next week, I think this mode has a chance. If they don't, I think people are just going to drop it. All right, Shaman. This is the one we just played recently.
Winds, obey my command.
I forget what this guy's effects are already. Yeah, he's playing a lot of small, medium-sized elementals. I'll keep Slam. I'll keep this because it's just good. I really wish you had the ability to like inspect hero powers during the mulligan phase. Like there should be like a hide button during the mulligan. This is your next battle cry. Oh, okay. And then yeah, after you play a battle cry minion, transform it. Wait, what? Oh. So you just don't get the body. Random beasts of the same cost. Okay, so basically you have battle cries with shitty bodies because you just lose them anyways? Just play this just to get a rant. Oh, it's just a ramp 2 cost, right? Who cares? You know, pass. But yeah, like I said, I'm very curious what's going to happen with this mode next week. If they make some balance patches, I think people will keep playing it. If they don't, the population is just going to drop off a cliff. I feel like if they don't make any balance changes next week, like no one will be playing this by the end of next week. Which is the unfortunate problem with Twist in the past, is that after the like first week or maybe 2 weeks, like no one's playing it. So it's like a month is too long. Or, like I said, apparently, I believe next month is going to be the same Twist, but they're adding in more heroes. I feel like they should have instead added more heroes like 2 weeks in, not a month in. It's just too slow. Like the content drip. He's got coin. I don't want ice trap. Take explosive, I guess. It'll kill this if he has an attack with it. It's not bad. Also, for anyone who wasn't here towards the beginning of the stream, a couple little like announcements. Tomorrow, I'll be releasing a new tier list on my YouTube. So it is the what is it? Excavate Treasures. So it's the Excavate Treasures tier list that'll be coming out on YouTube tomorrow. And then tomorrow's stream will be the 4th Galakron stream. So I'll be playing Galakron Warlock tomorrow. So a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow. That could be fun with a juicy battle cry.
Ooh, bet there's something great inside.
Cobra? Dart Trap? Why did that trigger twice? I don't know. Trying out the Demon Hunter hero now. It's slow. I don't know if I like it. It seems weird. Yeah, I've ran into the Demon Hunter once at the very beginning of the stream, but I don't even remember the deck. Oh, actually, no. I think they conceded on like turn 2, so I didn't actually get to even see the deck. All right. Yeah, I'm going to save this for some juicy battle cry. Yeah, that's not bad. Ooh, and we don't get those shitty 1/1 body.
Like a butterfly.
Sting like a bee. Sting like a bee.
Oh, that's...
Son of a stormling.
Yeah, I'll just do it. Alright, I think next turn I'll try to play the Dart Trap. Turn 8, I'll Hero Power into Hagatha. Yeah, this could be really strong, actually. Then doubling the Horrors Battle Cry.
Is it cold in here? Or is it just me?
And then, yeah, so next week, Monday, I'll do a tier list for the Twist Heroes. Next Thursday will be the last Galakron stream. Other than that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll play Twist again next week if they do some like balance changes. Like their patches are usually Tuesdays, right? So if they make some changes on Tuesdays, maybe I'll stream it again on Wednesday. Have to see. No, I'll just do this.
Herding this bastard is fine.
Holy shit, that was a nice high roll.
Stormling.
These aren't beasts, though. No. Get this something good? Get this Wind Fury or something. Okay. What happened here? Did I get disconnected? I think 100%. All right, hopefully it reconnects. Okay. All right, see you, Matt. All right, I can't really afford to play this. I could trade
Maybe
Hero Power Entitled. Sure. Kind of sucks. Right, next turn I'll probably Hero Power Hagatha. Oh, actually, this kind of sucks because he Hero Powers and gets like Divine Shield, right? Oh, give me a spare part. Okay. I think I have to do this. Get something juicy. Oh, that's kind of sucks. Oh, I get another choice though. Okay, I'll do healing. Oh, okay, that's nice. Primordial Wave is decent. Feral Spirit? Oh, depending on the order those go in. If it spawns the Feral Spirit, then Primordial Wave, that's nice. Alright, next turn. I guess if he somehow does a shit ton of damage to me, I'll play this one. Alright, yeah, I think I do this one. I guess it depends if he kills this or not. Okay. Oh, please hit one of these. Please, please, please. Oh, man, that was good. Alright, I'll do this one then. Is this your next battle cry? Okay. Alright, do Feral Spirit first, please. Oh, well. Ooh. Spell damage, then this triggers. Oh. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, we're back in this game. I think next turn I'll hero power this guy. Be double. That's not that bad, right? This will be. Oh yeah, this will heal me 24. Double Wish Upon a Star. And then I get to do it again. Another 24. Double Wish Upon a Star. My guys are going to gain, what, 12? 9 attack, 12 life? Something like that? I can't math. I feel like he shoots my face here, right? Just try and finish me off. Yep. That's fine. I'll heal 24 here. Unless I'm just dead. Okay. The taunt's a little annoying because I can attack now. I guess I'll do this. Heals me 24. Gonna try Leroy. Seems not too great. Just face spam. Yeah, I've heard that apparently Leroy is very dependent on how you draw, which is the problem. That's the problem a lot of these decks have. Oh, what? There's no point attacking because he'll just Divine Shield it again next turn, right? So let's hold it. Yeah, that's the problem, that a lot of these decks are Highlander decks, and there's a lot of shit cards in them. So, well, actually, if this stays on the board, this gets buffed up a bunch, which is nice. But yeah, that's the problem, right? Is these are all Highlander decks for the most part, and they get buffed up, or they're very inconsistent with their draws. And, you know, I've played against the same hero where sometimes they just steamroll you, and other times they're just shit. Because it all depends if they draw like they're good cards or not. Like, the variance is very high. Okay, that's nice. I think I do this still. This guy will get... he'll be at 5. Oh! What is this shit? Alright, if I attack here, then trade, and play another big guy.
Your history.
I cast arcane missiles.
Oh, wait, I don't get, like, the buffs. I totally forgot about that. That sucks. Alright, my whole plan is terrible. I totally forgot that they're all buffed up, but they just transform right away. That sucks.
You will bleed as we have been broken.
He's probably gonna do the AoE, I'm guessing. Alright. Man, I thought I had this game, but this passive effect screws me over. So this is 16 damage to face, actually. He's got a big guy in the way. Yeah, he's got giant taunts in the way. Like, all these stats going to waste feels so bad.
Everybody's happy till the buck starts walking.
Yeah, I think I lose this. Man, I thought I pulled off such a cool combo, too. Also, I forgot I played that secret so long ago. I guess it's like 1 damage and it's dead, right? Damn. That was so annoying how the buffs and the passive played against each other there. I didn't even think about that when I picked those options. Alright, let's try something else. We've tried Brand, the Zoth. Boom. I don't care about this. Don't care about this. Don't care about this. I'll probably try Lich King. Yeah, let's try Lich King. Actually, let's do one more. Let's try and win with bombs. All right, heart of the cards, guys. Yeah, another Cthulhu. Like, I feel like outside of Cthulhu, I've played against a lot of different decks, but I feel like half my games have been against Cthulhu. Which is funny because everyone keeps saying about how bad it is. But I think it's just the fact that it's like fun. Like, people want it to be good or want to play it. It doesn't seem that bad. I don't know. Like, the longer games go on, the better it is. It has a lot of good options, good cards. But yeah, like half the decks I've run into have been Cthulhu, surprisingly. I got a nice curve, though.
Error. Hot bucket.
Yeah. What does Colossal 6 mean? I'm guessing you're talking about Azumat. So Colossal 6 means it spawns 6 other little minions. If it is Azumat you're talking about, it spawns 6 1/3s. And then when Azumat dies, for every 1/3 that's still up on the board, you'll destroy 1 enemy minion. But yeah, it'll spawn 6 1/3s if it's Azumat. Actually, I'm going to do this. So next turn I can play Mimeron and buff it right away.
Caution. Hot.
Also, I'm just going face. Screw it. I think the key here is he has so much face, like the bombs have to do so much work. And this deck doesn't really have healing. It has the one Warrior Cthulhu payoff and the Priest Cthulhu payoff to like heal and gain armor. But other than that, it doesn't have much healing. So I should just push face damage. And I said it before, but I think the key to this deck too is just hitting this every single turn.
Are you my master?
Like, this is so good for 1 mana. Alright, don't have a way to deal with this, please. Oh, if this stays alive and I magnetize it, even better. Because all the gadgets are 1 mana, right? Magnetize and play one of the gadgets. Yeah, this could just snowball. I don't know, what like hard removal does this deck have? Well, it has Blade of Cthulhu. Outside of that, doesn't really have hard removal, I don't think.
Do you hear its call? Listen closely.
Yeah, let's just do this. Get a good gadget to play. Okay, I'm not playing that. But that might be good later on. This is whenever you summon, right? Oh no, it's play a mech. Okay. Kind of annoying how this doesn't combo with the hero power.
Are you my master?
This is good, but not really against like this deck, I feel like. All right, that was good. He's got 5 damage on board. Can you deal a couple more? Actually, no, he's got more than that. He's got 7 damage on board with the death rattles. All right, probably dead. Better we got 3 triggers off it. Actually, this would be nice next turn. Okay. Dune's at 15. So if he does fully trade, we can still Voltron. Oh, okay. Voltron. Buff and deal 4 damage. Just push more face. Oh, okay, that was a good one to hit. I was hoping at least one would hit that. All right, we're getting a lot of good tempo here. Oh, I gotta turn on the how many bombs does he have in his deck? 2. Okay, so nothing's really dying. Okay. All right, it's not that bad. I'll sap that. So sap that. I gotta play this. Actually, no. When he replays it, I'll probably swap the stats. Oh, Sylvanas is good, though. Oh, I was like, how did I get an undead? I didn't realize this was undead and mech. All right, got him down to what, 23? 3 bombs in the deck. His Cthulhu is up. Actually, Cthulhu isn't even the worst, because I have the swap guy, but just ripping Cthulhu here is not the worst, actually.
The feast of souls
Okay.
begins now.
Might Leviathan here? Push damage with this? Oh, that's probably more important. Yeah, I could take the face damage. I'm not... His Cthulhu's at 20, but it won't kill me. I feel like he has to Cthulhu here, right? Oh, I can Zilliax into Mimir on Switch. That's a huge swing. I'm actually really glad I took the Zilliax now. All right. Cool 20 damage swing. Wow, those don't even die? Okay. Wonder if he's got Doomcaller in hand. I don't have lethal here, right? Why do I do have lethal? What am I talking about? I'm gonna kill him with the... No! I wanted to make this a 2020. Damn. Actually, I had lethal multiple ways. I had bomb toss too. Alright, we won with Bomb Warrior. Alright, what should I play with? What was the next one I wanted to play with? Lich King, I think? Yeah, I'll try Lich King. Wonder when they're going to announce the new expansion, actually. So I'm pretty sure it's going to come out mid or late July, it looks like. So I guess it's still early in June, right? I'm guessing late June they'll announce the new expansion. Like a month out or something.
Will serve me in death.
So I want to build and spend corpses. I probably won't have 10 by then, right? Actually, this gives me like 3. Hero Power gives me 2. But then I'm spending 4 on this. Yeah, I'll toss it. Oh, here's the Demon Hunter deck, though. So I actually get to see how this works, potentially. Because I'm pretty sure I played against this deck towards the beginning of the stream, but they conceded on like turn 2, and I didn't get to see anything. After a friendly character attacks, reduce the cost of a spell in your hand by 1. Oh, it's friendly character. Interesting. So you could potentially get a shit ton of discounts. So I'll probably Hero Power next turn, and I can maybe actually coin this out, and it can trigger, depending what if he plays like a minion or something.
I'm the snake in your
Oh, it's perfect actually. Yep. So next turn. Actually, well, it depends. If this dies, I'll coin this out next turn. And then I'll get, what, a 4/4 and 2 of these 2/4s? Oh, attack this. All right, never mind. No coin 4-drop. I guess use the coin, because I have multiple plays next turn. And this builds up two corpses, so... Really curious what fell spells there is in this deck. Like, what are the payoffs? Oh, it's not even just Demon Hunter cards. Okay. See, that's cool. Having cards from other classes. Uh,
Loss will be mourned and used.
whatever, get some more corpses. So next turn, maybe corpse farm. Get an 8/8. Wow, this is actually really good. You get an 8/8 and a random 8 cost for 3 mana. And maybe we're not going to play this. Actually, maybe we do play this. No, probably hero power, corpse farm. Also, you want to try to keep his minions down if possible, because even when they attack, it reduces costs in his hand.
And fully intact.
Yeah, we'll just do what I said. Alright, see what we get off this. Could be worse. What does Lich King do? Every time you spend corpses, you summon a skeleton with that much in stats. So I spent 8 corpses, so I spawned an 8/8. And then his hero power is the normal Death Knight hero power, but it has Reborn. So you basically get 2 uses of it. So the whole deck is basically like gaining and spending corpses, basically. Which I said earlier in the stream, the fact that this doesn't have the like necrotic explosion makes no sense. Like this is literally a corpse deck and it doesn't have the corpse payoff. But Arthas has it for some reason. Because Arthas needs more good cards. So I feel like they should remove that card from Arthas and add it to this deck. Makes more sense.
What a find! And fully intact.
Oh, that's a lot of discounts.
Ancient power! Ancient power! Time grows strong.
I'm actually scared now because there's non-Demon Hunter cards in that deck. Oh, that's nice.
One more death can't hurt.
Oh, I only get 3, which kind of sucks. Actually, let's do this instead. This feels so bad, but I don't want him to get the discount. I don't want him to get the draw. Just keep pushing face. The combos the fell guy can do are insane. Oh, I'm a little worried now. He got a bunch of discounts in his hand. He can OTK to the discounts. Uh-oh. It is cool, though, that it has non-Demon Hunter cards. Like, they should have done that with more of these decks, right? Have cards from other classes. Oh, my God. Was that 14 in discounts? Uh-oh. What cards does he have to kill me with?
Enjoy your final moments.
So this will spawn 2 10/10s. I'm at 19 life, which is a little scary considering this deck can apparently just OTK. I can clear 4 of them with crop rotation. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not that bad. I do need some kind of healing, though. Is there any healing in this deck? Get some taunts. Runes of Darkness. Yeah, let's get these guys going, I guess. Not feeling good about this. He has so many discounts in his hand. He must have so many free spells. The question is, can he deal 17? Alright, it's a little annoying. Wow, this deck is cool, though. Like, the synergies with some of these cards is really neat. Okay, guess he's not running out of gas. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, hero power can kill 2. This can kill 1. Oh, I do have a big taunt, actually, too. Let's do this.
Till death do us part.
Okay. So at least those 3 cards he's drawing right now aren't discounted, but he will get 2 mana and discounts. What's this card, man? He's had something since the beginning of the game here. I don't have to go to sleep. Good night and good luck. Hey, this is my last game too, probably, man. So thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. Hopefully see you tomorrow for Galacrons.
Behold the
But like I said,
tools of
have a good night, man.
creation.
Okay. Man, what's this card? I'm so
Behold
curious.
the tools of creation.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Still not dead. Oh, man. That would have been nice if he had enough mana left. Alright, we get some taunts up here. What if he's gonna trade? Never trade. Oh, he probably 0 cost spells. Alright, I need this for sure.
I
I don't think I didn't have lethal or anything here.
Yeah, so fresh.
This realm of death is filled with
All right, am I dead here? Oh, I did that in the wrong order. I forgot this was unforged, and it was spending the corpses. I'm probably dead here, right? 4 life. Okay. Bunch more discounts. Man, that was annoying. That was a cool deck, though. All right, well, that will be it for me today. Overall impressions were pretty good for Twist. You know, like I said, some of these decks are very underpowered. I think that they need some buffs. But for the most part, it's a cool idea. There's some cool decks here. Just need some buffs, some tweaks, and I think it's in a really good spot. So hopefully next week there is a balance patch and they do some changes. Like I said, I think that will determine this mode going forward. If there's no balance changes next week, I think people are just going to drop off a cliff with Twist. If there is changes, I think it'll keep going. I think there's enough here to keep people interested for a couple weeks if they keep it, you know, balanced and updated, right? So we'll see. But like I said, 2 things for tomorrow. One, I'm uploading a tier list tomorrow on YouTube. So if you're not already, go subscribe to my YouTube. It'll be a tier list for all the Excavate treasures. So that'll be up tomorrow. And then also tomorrow will be the 4th Galacron stream. So it'll be Galacron Warlock. And then next week will be the last one with Galacron Warrior. So yeah, like I said, check out the video tomorrow. Hopefully see you guys for the stream tomorrow for Galacron. And yeah, hope you have a good night. And thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.